Hello, everybody.
Hello.
We are
Hello,
Hello.
everybody.
Happy
How's everybody
Wednesday.
doing?
Yeah, hello again. So,
We
yeah,
are
so
here.
yes. Thank you so much again for joining, the both of you for joining this podcast. I'm Joseph. I'm coming to you live, or we're coming to you live, but I'm personally in Manila right now. My co-host Ariane is in Windsor, and then my co-host Coach Mildred is in Toronto. So thank you so much for all of you who are joining this podcast. In today's episode, we want to talk about entrepreneurship is not a skill. It's really a personality. It's not really a skill set, it's really a personality. Okay. So we want to share with you some of our insights and experiences around this topic. But I just want to open up in a way that people have some misconception about this generally, right? So what I would say though is that many people think that entrepreneurs, right, new entrepreneurs are born confident, bold, and fearless. They always think that way automatically. I don't know why, but that's what I've experienced, and that's what I've heard from most entrepreneurs that I've come across. Right. The truth is, most entrepreneurs learn the skills along the way. They learn along the way, and it isn't about personality really. It's about growth. So today we'll be talking about this topic, and I want to hear some of the what do you call this? Some of the perspectives from my co-host here, and I hope that as followers and as our guests watching this podcast, I hope you learn something, and hopefully it inspires you as well. So first of all, I think maybe I'd like to do just a quick intro. So I'll go first. So my name is Joseph. I'm from Hamilton, Canada, and I just mentioned that I am here in Manila, Philippines, traveling with my siblings and my mom. Um, the best thing about this business is that you can take it with you anywhere you are, right? So, but yeah, I'm a retired IT professional from the banking industry. I have a wife and two young adults, and I am a very passionate about financial planning, retirement planning, and investing in the stock market and real estate. So that's about me. Uh, Maybe Coach, you want to go first?
Yes, hi, this is Mildred. I'm coming to you from Toronto, originally from Manila and Cebu, Philippines. So I am a mom. I used to work several careers in aviation, in the corporate world, and in social work until I found this business. So now I am a CEO of my own business and I am loving it. I am enjoying just personal growth and professional growth and helping others thrive and live their best lives with this online business. Thank you, and back to Arian.
Hello, everybody. Happy Wednesday. And this is Ariane. So I'm coming to you live from Windsor, Ontario, Canada. I am a mom of two boys. I'm an IT analyst currently, a new immigrant here in Canada. And working as an IT analyst. I'm also a proud digital business owner. And there's also a lot of stuff going on in life, but a majority of the time is for my business and for my job. So that's it. And I go back to you, Kuya Joseph.
Yeah, thank you. So um, I really wanna have a discussion around this. No,
Mhm.
just to say I've been hearing a lot talaga from other people who are starting their business, whether it's online or traditional brick and mortar, about entrepreneurship, right? So I want to ask both of you in terms of your perspective. Okay, um, when you actually started this digital business, what kind of mindset did you have, and how has it changed over time? So maybe Ariane, you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. So, you know what? When I first started this online business, kuya, the mindset was I need to learn what are those skills that will be used to grow this business. Kasi I have been I already have like started businesses before, but it didn't work out for me because of many different reasons. It was in the Philippines, medyo drop shipping. It was difficult in the Philippines back then because of the limitations in the delivery, yung distribution, and all of that. And I knew that if there is just one person who could help me, who could tell me exactly what to do, I would probably be a successful business owner during that time, right?
Mm.
But there was no one who gave me instructions, who gave me the direction of what to do, of what to research on. So I felt lost. And when I started this business, that's when I knew na I need to be near or close to people who are really successful in this kind of business because that's how I learned. So the
Mm-hmm.
mindset then was very open to learning. Kasi I know that those learning will really pull me from, the poor mindset that I had, and then,
Mhm.
as it progresses, I know that I will be able to achieve like small wins, and then nag-accumulate siya, right? It accumulates, and then you'll get like eventually big wins as well in the business. So yun, that was the mindset that I had. So I had to continue that up until now. I'm 3 years in the business, but still every day I never really knew nga na I will be like this because every single day I try to learn as much as I can. How about you guys?
Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you for sharing that, Ariane. You know me, when you were talking, I was thinking, okay, how did I come to be, right? But it actually started along growing up. I was always curious. Even when I was in school, I always had like I was doing something like a side hustle. Like even we had a huge area growing up in the Philippines, right? And we had a lot of fruits and vegetables. We grew a lot of fruits and vegetables. And then come time to harvest, right? Upo. You know, upo, gourd ba yun? Upo. And then ampalaya, like bitter gourd. And we had tomatoes. We had, what else did we have? Talong, eggplant, right? Stuff like that. We would harvest. And now what I would do, I would get a small table, put it outside our gate, and I would sell to the neighbors. And I enjoyed doing it. And they would come and buy because, of course, there were fresh fruits. And then growing up now, when I was in the airline, we would bring stuff from abroad, wherever. And then, my friends would come over to the house and, okay, Mildred, what did you bring from the States, or what did you bring from, you know, Sydney, Australia, or whatever? They would come. And then it came when I was already in Canada. I would like have T-shirts and all that. I would sell while I was still working. I think I really had that entrepreneur mindset, like selling per se. Now, when I was working now here, I was always open to also having something on the side to supplement our income, right? So I've tried other businesses actually here while I was in Canada, but it didn't really work out, right? It wasn't the fit for me until I found this online business, and it ticked all the boxes because everything that you need to learn is there, and the most important thing is we have this the community that supports us. We are not alone. Yeah. So being open mindset, willing to learn for me is number
Mm.
one.
Wow.
Yes. Back to you,
Thank you.
Joseph.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for sharing that. With me naman, it's I had a long journey. I had a long journey, and I had a long time to think about this. Like I said before, being in the corporate industry for 34 years, entrepreneurship was also part of our development. No, we were taught talaga and trained to think like an entrepreneur. As a matter of fact, to tell you the truth, I used to remember our executives whenever they
Mm,
they they have a speech or they have something to say in a group setting, they always say, think about think about you owning this company, operating it as if
Mhm.
you own the company.
Yes, yes.
So in doing so, they sent us the courses, and simply, there's a lot of things that we learn along the way.
Mm-hmm.
Since then, that we were already thinking about, okay, let's run this business like as if we own it ourselves, and parang take accountability for it.
Mm-hmm.
Now that gave me courage na rin, to start a brick and mortar business with my wife as a franchise owner of a retail massage therapy business. So
Mm-hmm.
we did that for 5 years. So I kind of learned becoming an entrepreneur very early, and then, like you said, coach and Ariane, we found this digital business. But you know what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm also a true believer. I'm also a true believer that there's always the right time for everything. Kasi when I was looking at digital business way back then in 2010, things were not evolving yet, right? Things were not mature in terms of the digital space. So I feel as though is that there's always a perfect time for everything. Now, since then, I tried, like Ariane said, I did try drop shipping as well, Amazon FBA. I even tried Etsy. I tried different things, and the problem with those things is that I felt that I was always alone. Kasi nga, there's no
Mm.
one that can
Yes,
support you, right?
yes.
So for those people who are watching, right, if you are looking for a digital business, you have to look for a complete package, right? A complete package that has the coaching and the support of the community like what we have. And at the same time, obviously gives you a good compensation plan as you obviously run the business.
Mm-hmm.
So to me, the mindset has always been there. Pero I learned in this digital business, I learned that there's fixed mindset and there's the growth mindset, right? So
Mm.
that's
Yes.
something I learned here as well. So I'm continuing to learn as well at the same time. But for me, how it changed over time is really about staying engaged, staying being collaborative, being collaborative with
Mm-hmm.
my fellow business partners like here, right? We're
Yes.
learning every day, and um, having more of a direct communication with those who are really struggling. They feel that they're struggling, but they're really not, because they're just not going through the right motions, yung
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
right steps, right? So yeah, no, to me, this journey that we're in has been very pleasing, and at the same time, we're learning, and we continue to have personal growth along the way that we continue to explore as well, right? So yeah, no, thank you for sharing your perspective. Do we have comments, Ariane?
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Ang ating regular. Okay.
Larry. Hi, Larry. Well, he says, good evening, coaches.
Yeah,
Yes.
hello,
Mildred and
coach.
Ariane. Good morning, Coach Joseph.
Yeah.
Great to see you, Larry and Gail
Yeah, Kuya Larry and Gail is always
from
our
California.
our fan. Yeah, our fan from Canada.
Mm.
So thank you so much, Kuya Larry and Gail. I hope we get to meet Gail as well at some point. So anyway, thank you, ladies, for sharing that. So my other the other thing that I want to talk to you guys. Sorry, my voice is a bit. I want to say too much. No, too,
You're enjoying too much in the Philippines. I was kidding Joseph. Joseph, I don't think you're coming back to Canada, huh? Because now it's frigid, with our polar vortex. You're enjoying the warm, warm weather
Yeah,
of our
weather.
Philippines. Oh my gosh, I envy you.
yeah. So
And all the food,
yeah, I think the food is getting stuck up to here.
all the reunions with your family and friends. Oh my gosh, you're
Yeah,
having a blast. You're
it's
having a
nonstop.
blast.
Nonstop. Yeah. Okay. So my so one thing that I want to hear from both of you is, What belief did you have to unlearn? What belief did you have to unlearn before you really grow, or before you could really grow in this journey that you're in? So, Coach
Wow.
Mildred, maybe you want to go first.
Wow. What did I have to unlearn?
What belief did you have to unlearn before you could really grow in this digital business?
Although we are all
Coach,
Hello?
nawala yung iyong ano, mic.
No, wala. No, no, wala. You have to, no, yeah, you have to.
Yeah, okay.
You
Mauna
have
na
to.
lang.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead, Ariane. Go ahead. You go
Yes.
first.
Ano nga ang ating quest? Sorry.
Yeah.
Let's
So,
flash it
so
here.
yeah.
Ayan.
What belief did you have to unlearn? To unlearn.
Yes, to unlearn,
Yeah.
to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah, kuya, when I was growing up, my my parents and aunts, like, they started businesses before.
Mm,
So even I was so young, like mga 10 years old, teenager. I've
mm,
seen them like start different businesses, network marketing businesses, even like traditional business, yung mga longganisa business, meat shop, ganyan. Yes, yes. Minsan nagtao pa ako sa palengke. Yeah, so that happened. And so looking at the journey, the years that they tried or they struggled as well. I think the most or the major thing that I needed to unlearn was that um that belief that we are not for business, because it all closed, eh.
mm,
All of those businesses, they didn't become really successful.
mm,
Although some of them, like, siguro maybe break even, but a lot of those businesses, like, they just closed. So the major thing that I had to unlearn was, ayan, nakabalik na si coach. Ayan,
yeah.
what the major thing that I had to unlearn was that belief that we are not for business. So before I started this online business, before pa, that was what's going on in my mind. Like, am I really for business? So when I saw this, just because I'm also an IT professional like you, Kuya Joseph, and I saw the potential and the automation and those
Mm,
kind of things, I really didn't want to start like a business because I was also like organizing everything about the immigration stuff, right? I don't wanna split that attention and focus at that time, but I did. When I saw the webinar, when I saw this business, like, I really moved fast towards that business, and I paid the 149 just so I could get more information, because I knew that what I needed was more information. Like, I just needed more information. So that belief, when I got in, that belief of not being a business person, nawala. Like, it it vanished. Like, I think I think it's also because a lot of people in the community I saw, they stayed in this business for a very long time. So now the business is like turning 10 years old, right?
mm,
And there are people in the community who are still here, like, ever since the it was founded in the beginning. So I said, I guess the businesses that failed before, my parents had, or my relatives had, they didn't really stayed enough for them to reach, yung successful stage. So that's why I said I'm in, because everything, like what Coach Mildred said, everything in the everything it ticked everything in those boxes, right? So I said, everything's here. Like, when I saw the package and all of that, all the information, like, Parang ano na, wala na. Let's go. I'm all in. Yeah. So that's
Wow.
to unlearn.
Okay, okay. Thank you for sharing that. No, you
Welcome back, coach. Well,
wala pa rin. Did, reboot it, coach. Reboot.
did you
Reboot.
restart
Yeah.
your laptop?
Yeah, you have
Okay,
to
one
restart.
more
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah. Yeah. We'll
Ayan.
wait for
Oh, sabi
well,
ni Kuya Larry, most people aren't lacking talent, rather lacking exposure. Yes. Yes.
alam mo, Kuya Larry, talagang galing, ah.
Yeah.
Kuya Larry, you're spot on. You're spot
Mm,
on. And for
always,
you,
no?
you, Kuya Larry, actually, Kuya Larry is a good role model. He's a good role model for new business entrepreneurs. Kasi Kuya Larry is new. What, 4 months pa or 5 months lang? And
Mm,
he's really, he's really on the ball all the time. So yeah,
yeah.
Kuya Larry, we're sure that you're gonna do well in this business. So we wish you all the best.
And Chris, you said,
Oh,
hello, Mr. Ratko.
he's my best friend sa Canada. So
Oh.
yeah, yeah, he came with me here. Oh, we went here then before. Yeah,
Mm.
we went vacationing here. So yeah, ano nangyari kay Coach? We'll see. We'll wait for her. We'll wait for her. In
Yeah,
the
she
meantime,
restarted her laptop siguro.
yeah, yeah. You know what?
How
In the
about you,
meantime,
Kuya? How
yes.
about
Yeah.
you?
I was gonna say in the
Yeah.
meantime, I'll share my perspective naman, no? So what belief did I unlearn? So to me, um, the one belief that I unlearned is really, so this digital business, no, change people's lives. Okay. And in this digital business, we we have different walks of life, right? People that are from the healthcare system, people are, who are personal support workers, we have lawyers, we have accountants, we have I don't know, legal people, realtor, IT professionals, admin people. We have all sorts, right? We even have dentists, right? Hygienists and stuff like that. So when I started seeing the transformation of these entrepreneurs, people that have joined this business, my belief changed. I really thought, nah, you have to really have great talents or great mindset, no, to to run or own a digital business such as this. Pero when we saw people, right, here that have been very, very successful, they came from, very, very, I would say maybe less skill sets that we've had, like since from the corporate world or something, or even in the other industries. They become very, very successful, and I think it's because the system that we have in this digital business, right, the system that we have in this digital business really, to me, is easy enough to follow and to adopt, right? So it gives the people or the business owners, it gives them parang, what do you call this? It gives them empowerment. It gives them confidence. It gives them like another way of life, like hope. It gives them hope, right? So to me, that's something. I mean, that is something that I unlearned my beliefs. Kasi nga, my beliefs has always been running a business such as this and in the digital space will require a lot of skill sets. Pero
Mm.
hindi. It's like even from people that are, starting learning a new business or learning to become an entrepreneur, they're able to be, they're able to be successful and they're able to continue on with the digital business, right? So, Coach, are you okay now? Are you okay,
Can you
Coach
hear
Mildred?
me? Can you hear
Yes,
me?
Yes.
you're back.
Oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
this is it when you're alive, right? You know that is we're real people. We're dealing with technology, so it happens. Thank you for being
Yeah.
patient.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Kristen, inspirational conversations,
Oh,
guys. Thank
Chris
you so
Eusebio.
for
Hi,
yeah,
Chris.
Yeah, Chris. Yeah, Chris. Coach Chris is my my best friend in
Your friend.
Canada.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Where's
So
he
that
located? Where
Ajax,
is he?
Ajax, Ajax.
Oh, he's in Ontario,
Yeah,
Canada.
Ontario. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
awesome,
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. We
Okay.
actually we actually both of us actually or the three of us actually came here to the Philippines, and we went and touring around here 2023, I
Oh,
think. Yeah,
oh,
2023.
awesome.
Yeah.
That's
So
awesome.
anyway, coach, I want to hear your perspective. I want to hear, what belief did you unlearn for you to grow in this digital business?
Oh my gosh. I think I heard some of what you said. It's kind of similar to you because for me, being in traditional jobs, right? Traditional
Mm,
jobs where you had to be trained and then you just follow the training and all that. This is different. This is online. This is digital. And I'm not IT. So, and I'm looking at this and I'm looking at what they're saying. They said, yes, you just have to be open. I think I had to unlearn was I don't really need all the skills to start. I just
mm,
have to have an open mind and be ready, be
mm,
open to learn because I'm not tech savvy, right? Far from that. I know enough to do my job that I was working at. But this is another thing, another level, right? So I had to be open to that. I had to unlearn that because I saw so many people that have succeeded doing this with no no skills in technology, no IT background, but they were able to do this. So I had to unlearn that. I said, okay, if that's possible, then I will
mhm,
believe in the system. Okay, it is the belief actually. So I believed in it, and that's why I jumped right away. I jumped right away. I believed in it, and yeah, did the training step by step, and here I am. I've been here now for more than 5 years. So I have stuck it out, and not only that, because of this, it allowed me to actually retire earlier and pay my debts, and now
mhm,
I giving back, right? And helping the other people because my background is really is social work, right? I was in
mhm,
a flight attendant in aviation, and that's also customer service, helping people. My background in social work, so I really have the desire. I really love to help people go from where they are right now to a better life with this platform, with this vehicle. It's a great vehicle to use to get to your goals. So yes, and so I continue to do that helping other people and inspiring, motivating them, and just empowering other people that look, if these people were able to do this, you can do it too.
Yeah.
Inspiring
mhm.
others. Yeah, and we continue to do that.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
sabi ni Kuya Larry, the skill set you need is patience and perseverance. Yeah,
Yes.
I
Very
never
true.
realized that in the beginning.
Yes.
But, as you go along the process of being an entrepreneur, that's when you'll realize that really it takes patience and perseverance to
Mm.
really push
And
through all of the
discipline.
challenges as business.
Discipline too, right?
Yes, yes. How
Mhm.
you're going to discipline yourself.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Kuya Larry speaks from experience, right? So in the IT world, right, in the corporate world,
Mm.
those are exactly the skill sets that we're taught, right?
Yes, yes.
Always, every time. Pero like you're right, Coach Mildred. Like I was alluding about how easy this platform is for
Yes,
entrepreneur to become an entrepreneur, right? Kasi
yes.
nga, people without technical skills are able to adopt and learn this
Oh,
digital
yes.
business. And this is what I've always said before then. There's always time for everything, a perfect time for everything. Because we, like Ariane said, we tried drop shipping, I tried FBA, I tried Etsy. They're technical, they're digital, right? Pero it did not work. Why? Because
Mm.
it was lacking the full what do you call this? The full gadgets or the full package na
Tools.
that was put together with by our co-founders, right? So that's why I said na, or I'm thinking na, to me this has been one of the best digital business that we're lucky to be in, right? So
Mm-hmm.
and we
Mm-hmm.
hope that those people that are watching check us out. We are legit. We are we're not evolving. We're actually revolutionized already the actual
Exactly.
platform, right? So
Oh my
we
gosh,
are
that's the
proven.
word.
We are proven, and we
Yes.
are 10 years in the making. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So
Mm-hmm.
thank you so much, ladies, for sharing that. So my last question then, for the night, or for this podcast. So I'd like to know again, your thinking or your feedback on how do you handle moments of doubt, compared
Ah,
to when you were just starting. Because remember, right? Everybody always had doubts when they start to join, or they start their digital business journey. So can you please share that to our audience? So I think, Coach Mildred, maybe you should go, before your
I
mic.
will go before I get.
Baka mawala ulit.
Oh my gosh, this is
Yeah,
so good. I
yeah,
want to share with you. With this one, they say motivation does not last, right? So you have to constantly, every day. It's like brushing your teeth. You have to do that constantly, two, three times a day, because motivation does not last. And we just finished a 3 day plus one bonus day
Ay, bumagal si Coach.
with Tony Robbins, a world renowned motivational speaker in the business for years. And he speaks from experience. Using
oh,
Ariane, started from nothing, and now look at him now, right? So I hope you can hear me. There you, okay, you're back. So it really is, continue to be plugged in. You need to be plugged in to the trainings, to our masterminds. Surround yourself with like-minded people, right? Listen to podcasts. I listen to podcasts not just in our community, but outside, like Tony Robbins, right? Mel Robbins, right? And whoever you resonate with, Bob Proctor, Jim Rohn, anything that will help you get out of that rut, because really you need to help yourself change your physique, change your like movement. You need to move, change it, because once that happens, physiological, psychological, emotional, mental, it it goes a long way, right? So really you need to just connect with the right people, surround yourself with these people, because really you don't even need a college degree or a university degree. We have a lot of people here who are not even finished high school, and they are successful. Why? Right? Look at those stories. I always read the Fortune 500, that magazine, and how these successful people all over the world started from nothing to where they are now, from rags to riches. It really is inspirational. That in a nutshell. How about you, Ariane?
For me, Coach, it's different naman. In my case, when there is doubt, like I think it sends me a warning that I'm already overthinking. So it's like I'm doubting myself. Even though I do have the skills, or it's easy to learn things for me, because I love learning things, but I would overthink. and
Mm.
and when I overthink it, it kind of like paralyzes me as well. So what I do is that, for me to be able to open my mind again to, as you said, the Tony Robbins introduction, that they have to like sprint, right? To
Yes.
to reclaim the energy,
Yes.
so that I could ditch those doubts. What I do is that I pause for a while, because I need to I need to clear my mind and think again why I'm here. So I learned at every, start of the year, like I do this vision boards, what we're taught, like the vision boards, right? And I posted it here in my desk, like in front of me, so that
Yeah.
I can see it. And whenever I see it, like I always get reminded that, those doubts are just, they're just nothing, that they're just feelings. They will come and go. And you can do things that will really yung destroy that poor mindset. So through that learning, yung continuous learning natin, personal development, that Tony Robbins like did really
Yes.
really massive change to me because I took some notes as well. Yung mga doubts, yung overthinking, I only take that now as a warning for myself.
Mm.
This is exactly why you're here because you need to grow, right?
Yes.
You are an
Yes.
entrepreneur. You need to embrace that doubts, the anxiety, the fear that will always be there, but you really have to push through. So that's what I do. I always remind myself na, oh, this is not the end game, or this is not why I'm here. And then I look at my vision board and see these are my goals. Oh, this is why I'm here. And then I always try to remind myself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how I handle the doubts. Mahirap, it's hard kasi again, if you don't have the discipline, it will always come back, right?
Mm.
It will always come back. But as Coach Mildred said, you really have to plug in, find ways on how, yung ways that you're comfortable with, on how you can really stay in the game. So, iba-iba rin kasi tayo ng, right, ng
Mm.
preferences on how we want
Yeah.
to do the business or run the business. But as long as you are here, you're doing things little by little, and it will accumulate and then will
Yeah.
eventually.
At saka remember, life still happens. We still have
Yes,
our people are still working full time. They have their families. They have other things to attend to. So life happens, right? Yung
yeah.
ebbs of life, right? The highs and the lows. So when that happens, take a back seat. If you need to just take a back seat for now, but never, never give up. Never,
Yes.
never give up. Just go back. Go back to your why. Why did you start this in the first place? Why were you so fired up in the beginning? What is happening? So it's understandable. Life happens. So, take a rest, but come back. Never, never give up. Don't throw the towel in, as they say, right? Don't throw the towel.
I remember I read one, like it's from a book. It says, if you are trying to find like a problem, you will always find one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Some if you're trying to find a negative feedback, let's say in the internet, you will always find one. But what do you do with that information? You keep going, keep digging, and
Yes.
then you'll see that there is like, if you change your perspective, there's something that's positive that comes out of it.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, galing niyo talaga, Talagang ano na kayo talaga, very very mature and very professional na kayo, It's
We are
really good,
inspired. We are
Yeah.
inspired because we're vacationing in the Philippines.
That's my why.
I
Yes.
know, right? Because we want to travel, right?
Mm.
Travel with no
Yes.
problems, no issues, like,
Yeah. No,
at your own time.
I totally resonate with what you mentioned, and I totally agree. I'm the same
Mm-hmm.
way. I always look at my why, as
Mm-hmm.
to why did I ever start this business? Why did I ever? Because we all start somewhere, and we all have to sort of fuel ourselves
Mm.
to stay on track, diba? To stay,
Mm-hmm.
to
Yes.
stay engaged. Pero Coach
Yes.
Mildred, you're absolutely right. With the support system that we have, or with the coaching and the mentorship that we have, you need that. You
Yes.
need that to um, to counter your doubts. No,
Yes.
that's why we have this. That's why we have this platform now. We always talk. We meet weekly basis to learn, inspire each other, right?
Yes, so
So
true.
to me kasi kami sa IT, like Arian could probably attest to this. Parang analysis paralysis, but
Yeah.
we know the answer is under, in front of our nose, in
Yeah,
front of our nose now, right? So
Yeah.
yeah,
people try to make it very complicated, but it really isn't, diba? You
no,
just go back, you just go back to your why. Why did you start? Why did you know? Diba? And that's your answer, right?
Yes.
So anyway, so in close, and again, thank you so much for both of you. Alam mo, 20, biro mo 20 episodes na tayo.
20, yes. Kudos to us. Kudos. Thank you, guys. This
Grabe.
is a
So,
great partnership. Yes, it's a
Yes.
yeah,
great
yeah, no, it's
collaboration.
absolutely. I
20,
think,
twenty
it's perfect.
already.
I think it's perfect. I think it's perfect collaboration for the three of us, right? So I'd like to just end it with this, right? So I'd like to tell our audience and followers, right, that entrepreneurship really isn't reserved for any certain type or personality,
Mm,
or skill set. Really, it isn't, right?
yeah,
It's
yeah.
built by ordinary people, like what we mentioned here, right, who are willing to learn, grow, and staying consistent. So really, that's what it is. It really, it's not something that it's extraordinary that we have to learn ourselves. It's really something that it's within you, that you can be very capable of if you wish, if you have that desire, right? If you have that desire and belief. So I just want to leave it at that, and I want to invite our followers and audience again, on our next episode, same time, Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And if you have any questions in our next episode, by all means, comment them below and we will answer them, real
Yes.
time, right? So, anyway, again, I want to thank both of you for sharing this podcast to our followers and viewers. And hopefully, you guys both stay warm.
Mm, polar vortex.
Cold in Canada.
So anyway, want to see you guys soon. Hopefully, I'll be back in a
Yay,
few more weeks.
pasalubong, kuya.
Yes, yeah, yeah. Yes, I will. I will. I will. And yeah, so I want to thank our collaborators, our our viewers, Kuya Larry. I think it was Chris, right,
Chris, yeah.
Yes,
for
yes.
joining us tonight and
And
today.
there's a
So
couple of interactions, reactions as well in
yeah,
Facebook.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So
Thanks for watching,
anyway,
everyone.
yeah, thank you so much for watching. Until our next episode. Bye for now.
Thank you, everybody. Take
Guys,
care. Till
good
Bye.
next week.
night.
Bye for
Good night.
now.